Good morning, YouTube fam. Welcome to a shocking look that I'm wearing today. Today I am going house hunting, and then I'm having Chinese with some of my friends later on this evening. So I'm like a knacker, but I'm trying out a new foundation today, if I can find it. It's the Christian Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation in the colour N for N2 or 2N, one or the other. I'll tell you now which it is because I always get it back to front. 2N for November. So I'm going to see if I can hook this phone up some way. I don't know if I can. So you can watch me put it on. I don't think I can, lads, so this could be very unlucky today. I've no handheld device for this phone. But we'll see if we can jimmy something here. Oh, to have a bit of sticky tape or something. I have nothing that can stick this phone up. So lads, that's just, I'll post another video up here. It's fucking shocking I have no decent camera. But you have to have moolah for that, don't you? Let's see, will this bugger sit here like this? It will. Okay, the instructions read you gotta shake the shit out of this. Hold on. For anybody wondering, I'm using the Mac 170 to apply. Now, I'm told in the reviews that there's a lot of shit comes up here. So what Mandy does is she gets the shit on the brush so as not to waste the foundation. And she applies it to her face. I'm using this view screen as a mirror so that you all can watch me apply it. Now this is supposed to be very light coverage. The Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, is supposed to have been wearing this foundation on her wedding day to the very handsome Prince Harry. I like Prince Harry, even though he's a ginger. I always liked him. I'm not one of these that wears a ton of makeup. I only ever wear a tiny amount. Eye makeup's a different matter. Right, we're going to move this around here like this so that you guys can watch me and I can pour a bit in the back of my hand. I think that might be enough. Yeah, it is quite runny. The colour is good. It might be a bit pale for my summer shade, but one doesn't worry about these things. I need the big mirror. I'm as blind as 2 bats. Or 3. Now, my cheeks is where I have most issues with rosacea, and I have 2 primers on. I have one, the Professional by, can never think of their name, Benefit, and the other one is one I got in, it's a shimmery primer that I got in Aldi for a couple of euro. Okay, that's one coat of this foundation. By their own admission, one coat is... That for me is fine. That's all I would need. I have good skin, and I want to do a full day test on this, so there will be 2 videos up here. With me not being able to record on this, it's the iPhone, so whatever I record on here I have to upload straight away and then record something else later, so I won't be able to marry 2 videos together, unfortunately, lads. So we're putting a little bit of Maybelline's eraser in, what colour is that? Oh, you little neutralizer. I have some blue in here, blue and purple in here, so, and that's it. And this down around the wrinkles, around the bottom of the nose, top of the lip, the chin a little bit, and then in between my little eyebrows and down the middle of the nose, a little bit of light. Okay, lads. Right now it looks crazy, but when it's done it won't. Right, you guys can watch from the side. I'm blending this in with the same brush I used for my foundation. Now, As for powdering this foundation, it will be very minimum. Just what I normally would do, because I don't believe in adding too much shit to give it a... No, I'm just going to do what I normally do with my foundations and see how this lasts and how it wears. Now it looks a bit pale at the moment, but it is my winter shade, and I do have fake tan on, so I'm going to have to bronze the shit out of this. Now let's see what I did with my setting powder. Oh, la, la. The setting powder I got is, do you know what? I think it's out of, I got it in the drugstore. It was cheap as chips. I think it was €5 or something. It's a glowy setting powder. I'm not sure which brand. Can't remember. But it's supposed to be a glowy setting powder. Or setting spray, I mean. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go looking for a bit of powder. I'm not organised. It's too early in the fucking morning, lads, for me to be organised. So if you're expecting organisation in this video, you can fuck right off right now. Just turn it the fuck off. Wrong shit. Okay, this is my powder I'm going to use. It is Catrice mattifying powder, waterproof. Well, this foundation is a demi matte. It has a very soft finish. It is a lovely, I like it. I can understand why Meghan Markle wore it for her on her wedding day, or why Daniel Martin stuck it on her wedding day, is because I have a few freckles myself, and it doesn't hide them. But I don't give a shit, you see. I think freckles are a sign of beauty. Always did. And I haven't got very many now because I wear sunblock. They don't come up like they used to when I was younger. Right, what's next on my shopping list is this spray shit. Oh, I wish I was more organised, lads. Honest to God. Right, here we go. Now, I'm going to spray it on a sponge. Beauty blender. Which is stained to the fucking bollocks. Now, I want to see if the last time I tried this on my face, I looked like Edward Cullen. We shall see. We shall see what way this goes. I'll put this beauty blender. Oh God, you need to be washed. Hello. Put you in my sink. Goodbye. Shocking. Right, let's see if we're looking like a glowy factory here. Oh lads, the lighting in here is way too much. Here we go. Now we're in natural light. But even in natural light, you can't really see too well. That is it, with a glowy. It has a glowy primer mixed with a pore refining primer down the middle. It's got a little bit of powder on top, and then it's got a spray with a glow to it. I haven't even put bronzer on yet, so I am looking a little bit pale. My hair is not done. So I will come back later with a second video. So this will be part 1, which is the application of the Dior Face and Body Foundation. This foundation costs €39.50, which I think is quite an expensive price. But you do get 50 mils of it. And I have noticed that I think I used a pump on my whole face. So it's going to last me. If it lasts me as long as Face and Body from MAC, which I'm originally I was I'm C3, I think. C2 or C3, depending on the weather, on the time of year. It lasted me. Okay, we're getting a better look now. It does look a little bit glowy. I'm just waiting to see what way this dries out. I have to put blush or bronzer or highlighter, the whole shit kabam on. Right, the whole lot. Right. The MAC one lasted me for 2 years, and it was great. I loved it. It's a great foundation. I used it solidly for 2 years, and then I stopped using it for a couple of months. I can't remember what I was trying out, but I was trying out another product. So I stopped using it. And the result is, when I stopped using it, when I went back to it after a few months, and I shook it up, the components had separated, then it was gone off. So I chucked it. There was still half a bottle in that, even after 2 years of use. So I think if you get 2 years of use out of a foundation, and there's still half a bottle, maybe a bit less than half, we'll say a third, that's good fucking value. And MAC's quite expensive too. So let's just say Dior is that's it now. No makeup on top. That's just the foundation, a little bit of powder. As I've listed the products, the eyebrows aren't done, the eyeshadow isn't done, nothing is done. I will come back later today in part 2 of this video, and my face will be on, but it will be worn for a lot of hours. So we'll see what way it's broken down. We'll see what way everything works. I have dry skin. It has not clung to any of my dry patches. It has not seeped into my big fat wrinkles that I have here. Maybe a tiny bit here, but you know what? That's just the way it is. I'm 48 years of age, so what do I fucking expect? I do have wrinkles under the eyes. I haven't set it under there either. So it is what it is. The spray will have set whatever it's set or done whatever it's done. But I haven't set under here with powder because I only put the powder around the face. Didn't set under the eyes. Didn't set the T-zone too well, likely. So we're going to see what way this wears. I will be back later on for part 2. So I shall talk to you then. Fairly well.